Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
I begin with seating. The seating in this inspiration room was custom made from regional woods to fit the room perfectly and give it that rustic, straight from the backyard feel. I show Susie my vintage bamboo modular set that needs a little reupholstering, but aside from that, I think has a similar look.
So I should point out that while it is not like regional, wood from the area, this was from Salvage One, which this is, previously owned and loved. Bamboo is environmentally friendly.
Exactly, so it qualifies in the recycle reuse.
There you go. It is pro-nature.
Yes.
And so I think I score points from that, yes.
You do.
Susie also approves of the schoolhouse chairs I found, which with a quick DIY coat of white paint could have the exact same look as hers. But that table was tough to duplicate.
This has a nice casualness to it, and it'll work well with those chairs. It's not quite as undone as this one is,
right,
but it certainly fills the bill.
I missed out on a coffee table similar to Susie's when the owner of Nest told me it could take up to 6 months to get back in stock. So I took matters into my own hands and chose a table in a similar color that could double as extra seating.
It has the right hunkiness.
Right.
But it's taking us in an Asian direction.
Oh.
And that's what I don't like about it. I like the elm wood. I like the color of the wood.
How can you tell that's elm just by looking at it?
35 years.
All right.
Continuing on with the woodsy furniture, I show Susie my side table finds.
Love that. Love that.
I went out on a limb here. This one is leather, but it is the same shape and the same color.
It's weaker than the other one, just because of its shininess.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
It's fine. I mean, it's
fine.
Okay.
That's
guess
what
that's
I'm
my
going for at this point. It's fine.
I
It's
know.
a score for me. I know, you got to bring this piece in when there's inclement weather happening. Leather does not work.
Or you let
to
it
get
go
rained on.
and let it patina, and then maybe after a while it will look more interesting.
Oh.
So
Let it get ruined, and then it's really interesting.
Well, ruined is a matter of opinion.
Well, all right. Well, then I did not ruin this design, did I? Because that's just a matter of my opinion.
Lighting was another major element in this room, and in Susie's high-end design, her fixtures were new but looked aged and outdoorsy. First, I show her my find for a pendant light, and this one truly is aged. Switch out that green bulb, and I think I've got a winner.
This one is great.
And instead of standard sconces, I show Susie those old Indian oil lamps I found at Nest.
Those are awesome.
Plus, if you're going camping,
Yeah.
you just pick it up off the wall and take it outside.
Lighting is awesome.
See, I'm back on track. I knew I'd win you over with something, Susie.
Oh, you won me over.
On to our last category, a little bit of color. The colorful side table in the designer room was custom made from recycled materials. This one is also unique, made from pieces of torn down factories in India.
It's painted, but
And
it's
it kind of
worn.
has the salvage feeling.
Exactly.
Right.
I found these great pillows. Now, these are all removable covers.
I think that these are fun. They're very kicky.
Right,
I think
I
they're
mean-
great. I think they're really great. And these have that sort of reminiscent tribal thing, which is what this has too.
Oh,
So you got that.
that's exactly what I was going for.
Yep, reminiscent tribal.
Reminiscent and tribal, just like you
Yeah.
find in the woods of
Yeah.
Chicago
Oh, yeah.
and surrounding suburbs.
I must be on a roll because Susie even likes my purple glass votives.
Purple doesn't really go with orange in the pillows,
But the blue doesn't either. It's meant to be that. It's meant to create some verve.
and be kicky.
That's right. We're kicky.
That's that. I'm gonna start using that phrase from now on. It's kicky.
Finishing off the accessories, Susie approves of my striped neutral rug, even though it isn't quite as large as hers.
That could stay either under the eating area or under the sofa area.
Oh, okay.
So
You
that'll
would just
work.
ground one area
Yes.
with it then.
Yep.
Unlike this one, which takes up
Right.
the whole room.
Yeah.
And she agrees that a small personal gel fuel fireplace like the one I found online is a great way to bring in some warmth when you don't have a full-size version. But it's when I show her my art that I really feel the love.
How wonderful. Yeah.
Right?
That's great. It's a personal message.
Yeah.
And what could be better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than love. And you know what? On that note,
Okay.
are you feeling good? Are you feeling loving right now?
Feeling great.
Okay, because it's time to give me a grade. And I want you in a really good place for that. I know that I had some hits and I had some misses.
I think it's an A. The screened-in porch is a great room to have. Just remember to bring in natural accents so that you have the inside and the outside working together.
With its regional woods and custom pieces of furniture, Susie's 3-season room is estimated at around $75,000. Our Bring It Home version came in at just about $4,600. We've done the searching so that you don't have to. Totally selfless, really. Just head to bringithomechicago.com to get a second look at anything you've seen during today's show so that you too can bring it home.